Okay.
The storm breaks.
Do not accept this. It's not my time to die.
Huh? Where's the death person?
Defeated. The spider prepared himself on me. I must wait to use that ability. I will not do that.
Viola is holy. Do you see that enemy over there? But so worthy.
Hey. How's it going, Mr. Brightside? Oh, what?
That ability is not yet recharged.
Yep, not bad, mate. Not bad at all. It's been a day of bounties. And I'm gonna do some more.
Ha! A vicious strike.
Right, where are we going here? Cleanse the chest.
Rethink your intent.
There we go.
You are defeated. Feel the wrath of Yitar. It is not ready yet.
Ah, crap. Have I ever played the PC version or am I purely PS No, I play both. I have the PC version and I do play. I prefer the PS4. Something because of a big TV. And you can sit on your sofa and do it. I don't really have. I've got a good gaming laptop, but I don't have a decent PC to play it properly. Don't have any room.
Your flaws are revealed. That ability is not yet recharged.
But yeah, I do play PC, man. Ow. They both have their good points and bad points, you know. There's good points about them both and bad points about them both. You got the PS4 last season, I haven't been able to play due to all my friends playing PC. Yeah. Well, you know, the PS4's got a good community. Yeah, for long play sessions, you can sit on your sofa and or sit and be comfy, have a drink, playing a big TV. You know.
This fight is over. It cannot be done. The storm breaks.
I mean, the good thing is they are the same game, you know. Yeah, you got a controller on the PS4, and you've got mouse and keyboard on there.
You have finished.
But it's the same game. You know, builds are the same, gear, skills, they're all the same. Which makes it cool. Right. Oops. Oh, an ancient royal ring. Ah, well, Mr. Brightside. Let's just clarify the Nephilim glory. On my YouTube channel I made a 30-minute video about this mechanic. This mechanic is horrendous. On console, you do half the damage PC players do. When you collect Nephilim glory, you get double damage, i.e. 100% bonus. That means you do the same damage as PC. So when you have, without Nephilim glory, you're doing half damage. Now this has massive problems. I.e. if you play softcore, yeah, if you play softcore and you've got Nephilim glory and you die at a Rift Guardian, you resurrect and you carry on against the Rift Guardian and you don't have any Nephilim glory because on death it gets wiped. And if the Rift Guardian doesn't have any adds, you can't spawn any Nephilim glory and you're doing half damage against a Rift Guardian. Pretty bummer, eh? What about pet builds? You get Nephilim glory every 10, 20, 30, 40 kills. But after 50 kills, you get your next glory is at 100. And then 200. So you get less Nephilim glory orbs the more you kill things. So you're getting penalised for killing. So if you've got a pet build and you've hit 50 kills in a kill streak, your next Nephilim glory doesn't drop to 100. So you've got to stop killing things to reset the kill streak so that you can get a glory orb at 10 kills. But your pets carry on killing for you. And so it means like the Witch Doctor, Necro and all that really struggle to keep up or struggle to get Nephilim glory spawning because they have high kill streaks. And it doesn't spawn so much the higher kill streaks you get. Yeah, it's utter trash, man. Go on my YouTube channel, Homergenic, and look at some of the videos from a few months ago. There's a 30-minute video all about Nephilim glory on console. It is the biggest problem on console for end game play. Can you imagine PC players having to collect Nephilim Glory just to do proper damage? You've got to get that globes. If you run out or you die, you've lost it. It's absolutely bull, man. Absolutely bull. So what else you may enjoy, you know, getting it. It's not double damage. We do half damage until you get double damage. Then the double damage means you're doing the same as PC. Otherwise, if you think about it, if we were doing really double damage, then console players would be doing, you know, would be doing far higher greater risks than PC players, and we're not. It's because it's because we do half damage, and then we collect Nephilim Glory. It equals it. Console players will do really well, and then they'll run out of Nephilim Glory, and it's the end of their rift. It's an absolute nightmare. There's nothing you can do about it. Softcore's the worst, because if you die, you lose Nephilim Glory, and sometimes you can't get it back if there's no enemies around. What's the point of the mechanic? Well, that's a good point. Yeah. Well, on console, the density of enemies is less. So when the game first came out, Blizzard, in their infinite wisdom, knew that there was less density, so they put that mechanic in to balance gameplay out, so that for some reason less monsters, and you do this kind of mechanic. It means it seems okay. It seems fair. Monsters have more health in console if you play a normal or hard difficulty, and so the double damage and the kind of mechanics seems to equal that out. Monster health is the same on PC as in console when you play Torment difficulties. But yeah, the mechanic is old, and it works for when the game first came out in patch 2.06. But of course now we're on patch 2.6.1. The game has changed dramatically, and we're now at the stage where Nephilim Glory is kind of a stupid mechanic, doesn't work, it's outdated, and it's pointless. What they should do is in Greater Rifts, they should remove Nephilim Glory and just give you the damage, so that it's constant like PC players, but they don't. Blizzard refused to address it. I mean, there's like myself and loads of others who have posted bug reports. We've talked to Blizzard. There's a 30-page thread on their forums about the mechanic, and they're not willing
It is not ready yet.
They're not willing to change it. So yeah. So the upshot is, console players have an extra mechanic to manage. You have to have Nephilim Glory up all the time in a high Greater Rift, otherwise you're going to fail it. So we have more things to worry about than PC. Yeah. So you can imagine when PC players look down upon console players, it's like, well, hang on a minute, we've got extra mechanics you guys don't have to worry about. You know, we were doing a GR 120 or 140 in 4-man groups. We've actually got to worry about Nephilim Glory. And you think about a 4-man group, you know, your kill streaks are all linked together, so all 4 players have to stop attacking at the same time, so that the kill streaks reset from 100 back down to 0, so that you can continue to get Nephilim Glory at 10 kills, 20 kills, 30 kills. If one person carries on killing, it doesn't reset, and nobody gets any Nephilim Glory anymore in all 4 players. So you've really got to synergize well with each player, which is just crazy. Nah, the mechanic's not there because it's harder. It's just they said it's to balance it out because there's less monsters, less density. But as I said, that worked. That was true, perhaps, when the game first came out, but they haven't reworked the mechanic since the game came out, and of course the game is fundamentally different.
That ability is not yet
the power creep is huge. So if they've changed the game, they should really work on the mechanics of the game, to balance that out too, and they should remove Nephilim Glory or revamp it or do something with it, but they don't. So, sounds like a cop out, exactly. Really, man, I wholeheartedly recommend Google Nephilim Glory is holding us back, and you'll read a 32-page thread of which I contributed on the Blizzard forums. There's also, as I said, I've got a 30-minute video on my YouTube channel talking all about it. It's just mental. Anyway, we complete the grave mistakes.
I must wait.
We live with it. We've lived with it for 3 years now, so.
A lot of enemies by now, huh? Maybe even more than me.
You are what you ask is impossible.
Right, where is this? Oh, hang on. It's down there.
It cannot be done.
Ah!
The storm breaks.
Makes me nervous.
Think of that.
Always find the worst things, Albert.
That's funny, yeah. Yeah, the Division and Diablo 3 are very similar in that when the games first came out, they were pretty poor, but with all the changes, both Diablo 3 and the Division has changed dramatically to the point where they're quite good now. So yeah, the Division's the changes in that are excellent.
You are defeated.
Train wreck, yeah. That's one way of putting it.
It is not ready yet. Rethink your intent.
We will feel the shadow.
Oh, the key is at least if developers listen and change it, that's the thing.
Under eternal God. I can only hope that the world does not forget who's evil and his blood remains.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Beneath the
That
shifting
ability
sands.
is not yet recharged.
Curiously enough, I was I make a lot of videos about exploits in Diablo and the console version. There's not really anybody making videos about the console version of Diablo 3, and so I've made a few in the past, particularly exploits. But and it was Wolfcrier, one of the popular PC boys. I did a video, one of my videos included mine, and all my subs kind of went up. But my subs have gone up in the last couple of weeks just by streaming, to be honest. This is the first time I've streamed Diablo, and I'm streaming for a purpose. I'm streaming to prove that you can play solo and still compete to some degree, and I'm streaming to show you can compete without cheating. I'm proving that you can compete on leaderboards without exploiting the game, because lots of people say now you've got to exploit, you know, much like PC, you've got to bot, you've got a turbo HUD. Lots of console players say, you've got to exploit with the primals to compete. And I'm like, well, no, you don't. Now I just crap myself there because that was reflect damage and I've just procced. And I'm on hardcore here. Yeah, Leviathan's solo self-found league. Yeah, I did read his notes and I did tweet him and say, look, it's a pity you couldn't include console players. He said it's PC only this time, but maybe another time, maybe next season. He said you might include console players in, and they can all form an unofficial all-platform league. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, basically, I'm just doing what he's doing at the moment, just going solo for seasons and proving you can enjoy yourself, can compete, can get gear, can do high GRs, can enjoy yourself, but also prove that group play and solo play, there is a disparity. Without running groups, my legendary gems are going to be nowhere near the same as a 4-man group. Yeah, I've got Twitch channel. I've never done it, to be honest. This is the first time I've ever streamed. And I'm only doing it for a particular reason. I don't know if I would do it all the time. So. I just want my record of season 13 visible on the internet. So every session I'm playing and streaming. So. Yeah, that's 4. Where's the other one?
Defeated.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
I will not do that.
I'm not entirely convinced people want to watch a drunk Scotsman play Diablo anyway. So. Right, where is this last guy? Oh, trust me, they do. Yeah, as the night goes on, the drunker I get, then the louder I get. The worse I get playing wise.
What you ask
yeah, there's an angry role player, and there's also a drunk Scotsman. That would be cool. Right. Could really do with an elite to trigger my Ingeom. This is ridiculous. It must be down. Maybe try softcore. Yeah. Yeah, I played the other night and I was quite intoxicated, and I procced like 4 times in a row in a greater riff, and I thought I really shouldn't be doing this.
It cannot be done.
Where's the other one? There we go.
What you ask is impossible.
Here it is. Well, that's the point, isn't it? Hardcore, softcore is different. Softcore you can die and carry on. There's no real penalty in death. Whereas hardcore, you're dead. So you do. To me, hardcore and softcore, you play Diablo completely differently, which is great. It's like 2 games in one. In softcore, you can go more DPS. You can change the way certain things do. Well, hardcore, you've got to make sure you survive first. Otherwise, you can't do anything. So it's brilliant. I played softcore for years and then made a transition over to hardcore, and don't play anything but hardcore now. Ooh, hello, what's that? Now, why couldn't have that been ancient? I got ancient illusory boots. Move the book locations, yeah. I'll keep that. Ah. Oh. Right, that's Act 1 and 2 done. Yeah. 3, who's the boss? There we go. Alright. Alright, always good to get a pylon at the start. Trigger Ingeom. Run! Run!
Rethink your intent.
Run! Come on! 10 seconds. Oh, he pulled me back!
God struck through me.
Get!
I will not do that.
How does the primal exploit work? I haven't seen the rank ones head to toe in primals yet. Really? Really? You haven't? Yeah, I don't think you're looking, mate. Wizard. Top global. Let's look at this guy. Like, is it that guy? Or is it this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 primals. Are you kidding me? Demon Hunter's even worse, as I understand. Top guy's got like 1, 2. Maybe not so. Maybe it's not second. Is it second? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 primals. Man, it's a wash with exploiters. It's very simple how to do. You simply collect the gear you want. So if you were looking for, let's say you were looking for, well, there's my primal unity. But let's say you were wanting a primal unity. All you do is every version of the unity you find. Let's say you find 10 of them. You save them. You go and get some bounty mats. And you reforge unity number 1, and you see if it comes into primal. If it doesn't become a primal with all your mats, you close the game down without saving. And when you reload, you get all your mats back. And because the reforge results are always the same, you know what your unity ring number 1 will reforge as, so there's no point in reforging it anymore. So you ditch it. You then spend your mats on unity ring number 2. And you reforge that. If it's not a primal, you close the game down without saving, you reload, get your mats back, you reforge number 3 unity ring. And what you can do is you can use your mats to reforge every unity ring you've ever got, find out which unity ring rolls as a primal, close the game down without saving, and just reforge that one. So it costs you minimal amount of materials. And so people are just saving every item. So they're getting 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those, and they're just going to use their mats and find out where all the primals are. And you can do it very, very easy. No, it doesn't take forever. It takes a weekend. Because they just do bounties a whole weekend, get 500 mats. And if you're going to get, a primal unity in the 3rd or 4th reforge, that's only 20 mats. One of the 10 rings, if you've got 10 unities, one of the 10 will be a primal pretty quickly, no doubt. If it's not, then don't, wait, get another 10 unities when they drop and save them and reforge. But with 200-300 mats, they can go through their entire inventory and find out where all the primals are. So it doesn't take long at all.
Beneath the endless tide. I must wait to use that ability.
It's really annoying. And again, I've got videos on YouTube on how bad it is and how it can be fixed even, and I've offered solutions, the community has offered other solutions, there's solutions there, but yeah. I mean, 2 weeks into season, like the Wizards and Demon Hunters and Softcore have 7, 8, 9 primals, that's ridiculous. Like. But, you know, hey, let them cheat. That's what they want to do. It doesn't, it's not going to stop me.
This is.
They haven't patched it because well, I don't know why they haven't patched it. I think they haven't patched it because A, they don't know how to.
It is not ready.
They don't know how to fix it. B, they don't have development time. I think Diablo 3 is kind of unwinding. And C, console development is there's like literally hardly any development team on Diablo as it is, let alone console guys. So. I think they're happy with it as it is. Yeah, that's the answer. That is the answer. But of course, seasons weren't part of Diablo 3 console when it first came out, so they had no server infrastructure in place. And of course, they put seasons in, but it still uses the offline save, so they weren't ever going to put a server infrastructure just for seasons, just for console. So this seems to be the kind of the best that they could make it. So. Which is, you know, it's a real shame. I mean, to be fair to Blizzard, there was, when seasons went live in console, there was way more exploits. I mean, people could duplicate items when seasons first went live. So I mean, you know, duplicate materials and duplicate gems and duplicate bounty mats. And so thankfully they fixed that. So now you've just got this stupid primal exploit. 150, oh my. Right, speed. Oh.
Feel the wrath of Ytar.
I need a beer after that. Damn right. Hey Lucas, how goes it, man? Hey Lucas, you want to see how many mats I've got now? I've been doing this all damn day. Look at that. We're up to 5,000 Forgotten Souls, 2,500 Death Breaths, and nearly 300 of each bounty mat. So I've done about 6 or 7 hours today of bounties alone. So. Oh, come on, 2 more enemies.
Your flaws are revealed.
Pretty good, eh? Oh, guys, I just want to teleport. Leave me alone. Dedication, yeah, man. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna. As I said, you know, all I need is an ancient weapon and an ancient convention of elements, and I'm not gonna get them in drop. Everything else is fine, so I'm just gonna reforge till I get those 2 pieces. So. Hopefully, I'm gonna do no more bounties after this weekend. So I'm gonna reforge tomorrow and job done. Hopefully, hopefully. Hopefully it's something good.
It is not ready yet.
Right. Where are we going? Up there.
The storm breaks.
Did I hear a goblin somewhere? Oh, there it is. The goblin's counting as an elite, so I can dash. Yeah, I'm hopeful with 300 of each mat, so that I should get I'll get an ancient for sure, it's just whether it's going to be good. But hopefully I get an ancient.
I must wait to use that ability.
Kill all the enemies. Oh, oops. I hate these bounties because if you miss one, you've got to backtrack all the way. So you've got to take it slow.
Break beneath the endless tide. Rethink your intent.
I've been timing myself, it takes me about 40 minutes to do Act 1 to 5 bounties. So I thought it was about 25, but it's not, it's a bit longer than that. So.
Your strength fails.
Oh, there's 7 left, come on.
It is not ready yet. It cannot be done. Ha! A vicious strike.
Right. Oh, there's one. Heck, I'll take an ancient weapon. I'm not worried about the convention of elements. I've still got pretty good stats on that anyway. It's just that I can't augment it. That's all. No way. Well done. Was that one for your monk with fire and double crit?
I will not do that.
Sweet. Cleanse cursed chest. Where's the cursed chest? I have no idea.
Is impossible.
Oh, the Crusader, alright, okay. So is that with physical damage then, is it? Or is it holy damage? And double crit in a socket.
I will not do that.
Where's the elites, man? There we go. There we go. Boom. Go, 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 go.
Prepare for a long fight.
90% physical damage.
Break beneath the endless tide.
What, you mean 90% physical damage as in that kind of damage? Ah, man, that's too much, surely. Because diminishing returns, you know, anything above 60% is meh. You'd rather have the other rolls do something else.
This cannot be opened yet.
Why not?
Struck through me. That ability is not yet recharged. You have go.
Do you know what? This afternoon I finished a bounty. Came back here, opened it up, got a Navra's band. I thought, yeah, it looks pretty good, brilliant. Put it in my stash. Went to the next act, next level. The game crashed, and the game hadn't saved me opening up my cash reward, so I lost it. So I lost 45 minutes. I lost the whole bounty bag. Lost my Navra's ring. I was totally gutted. Gotta watch that. Right. Well, another pride's fault. Ah, you meant critical damage, like yours is over 500. Now mine is almost 400. Ah man, yours was like, was it 200 odd, was it not? So you've definitely improved that. Yeah, what's mine up now? Yeah, I got the 50 and the 500. And in fact that should be 550. That'll go up to 550 once I roll decks off of the Unity. Yeah. Bum, bum. Yeah, on to R4. And we'll go, always get the boss one out of the way. Who is it? Ah, it's Diablo. Well, yeah, if you've got 100% or near 100% critical hit damage on your amulet, that's going to make a huge difference. It's way down there. Yeah, so so I saw on the leaderboards you did a 90, so yeah, sucks when you're doing bounties. Yeah, you lose a whole bag. Goblin, where are you? Oh, it's another blood thief, is it? Yes. 900. Oh, and that counts as an elite. Go, 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 go. Yes. Oh, come on. Oh.
I will not do that.
Here we go. Wait 30 seconds as it loads in this. Oh, this bit sucks. I don't know why it does this. It takes longer than the actual killing him.
Can you feel your death?
Diablo is dead. On the hardest setting. Ridiculous.
I must wait to use that ability.
Oh, I never had 2 legendaries from Diablo. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking two more rounds of bounties will take me to 300 and that's enough. Oh, it's a green amulet. Oh, it's a green amulet. Oh, it's black thorns. No way. Oh, wait, where am I going? Kill enemies. Kill Era. Okay.
Rethink your intent.
Was it? It's been playing up, to be honest. I checked my internet settings and speeds because it was doing the same last night as well. But internet's absolutely rock solid where I am. It's the PSN. I've been losing connection to PlayStation Network and Diablo 3 keeps kind of saying you're no longer connected to seasons. So. But my internet's so much, you know, it's really good. So something's up with PSN. I don't know. Seems to be okay now though. Right, what am I doing? Enter the blessed. Was that down here?
The gods strike through me.
The answer would be no.
It is not ready yet.
Right, let's go and find this.
The storm breaks.
There it is.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
It cannot be done. You are defeated.
Come on. Huh?
Feel the wrath
Oh,
of
aye.
Itar.
Is that Juliana's? Ah, it's Fist of Thunder. Aye, won't get Sonwuko, eh? Can't be having that. Can't be giving you gear you actually want. Ah, right, okay. No, but to be fair, it was cutting out at me a few times yesterday.
What you ask is impossible. It cannot be done. Feel the wrath of Itar. I must wait to use that ability.
Oh wait, kill all the enemies in level 2. Alright, I've never had to kill just all the enemies. Huh. I think I've left some behind. It's the first time I've seen a bounty in a Hell Rift where you've got to clear the entire thing. 5 left. There we go. Find the portal to the killing grounds.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Right, let's go, go. Come on. Give me the arrow. Where is it?
Rethink your intent. The gods struck through me. I will not do that.
I killed an elite pack. Why don't I have Ingeon?
Your flaws are revealed. What you ask is impossible. The storm breaks.
Yeah, I saw that. It was pretty cool, man. So obviously you
It
can
is
go
not ready yet.
way higher than a 90.
I need to go back.
which is cool. Right, what do we get? Get rid of that. Aye. Shards are sitting at 900, right? I should be able to do that. Act 5. Who's the boss? Matthew. Matthew on T13 is.
You are defeated.
F1 glory.
It cannot be done.
Come on.
I will not do that. Rethink your intent. What you ask is impossible.
I'm gonna run out of F1 glory here.
That ability is not yet recharged. I must wait to use that ability.
Alright. Let's get this one out of the way. I hate this one. Because you got, it's not too far away. Sometimes it can be a mile away.
A vicious strike.
Oh, dead end, of course. Oh,
Rethink your intent.
can't leave that there, can we? Oh, because that was worth it.
It cannot be done.
Where on earth? Oh, take the file on.
You are defeated.
Go, 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 go.
Rip these brutes to shreds.
That sounds like a good plan, my man.
Break beneath the endless tide. What you ask is impossible.
That sounds like a good plan. You'll get Paragon, you'll get loads of gear, you'll get gem ups for augments.
You are defeated. Feel the wrath of Yitar.
Oh, we've done it. Oh. Did I not collect Act 4 bounty reward? Because it says return to Tyrael. Why am I missing one creature? Where is it? Well, you know, it's kind of just kind of standard what I'm doing, to be honest. Farm paragons, get gem ups for augment, and get gear as it drops. It's basically 2.5 months of season. Say, Bartlett, Sunwuko drops, yeah, mate, they've been dropping. They're rare,
I am returning to
but they have been dropping, and I've had 0 upgrades. But what on earth is going on? Did I not collect from Tyrael the Act 4? Yeah, I've had about 4 or 5 Sunwuko drops. No, I haven't.
your go-to.
That's bad. Because if it crashes now, I'm going to lose 2. Yeah, I've had about 4 or 5 Sunwuko drops today, but I've been doing bounties all day, Barlet, so I don't know. They seem to be dropping more than bounties than they are in rifts. So.
I cannot open this.
Nah, I love this level because I've got Ingeom and I get 6 elites.
Your flaws are revealed. It is not ready yet.
And where's the last one? I've missed one.
I will not do that.
There it is.
You are defeated.
Huh?
I must wait to use that ability.
Yeah, have you got any more Sunwuko drops, Barlet? You must have had a few by now.
Your strength failed.
Ah, cool. Here, Barlet, have you seen what I've done today? Look at this, look at that. Almost close to 300. 5,000 Forgotten Souls, nearly 2,500 DBs. It's going to be awesome. Of course, I'll quit the game if I get nothing good, but... Right, whoa.
Rethink your intent.
Dedication. Yeah, I've done like 7 hours of bounties today.
Not yet recharged.
I ain't doing any more after today. I'll just be accepting what I've got. Right,
What you ask is impossible.
I'll do the challenge rifts every week, of course. It's a free bounty bag, really.
Ha! A vicious strike. I will not do that.
Meet your fate. By all that
Who did this?
Oh, well done, man. But I just can't get any decent ancient weapons. I don't have an ancient vengeful. My ancient blade has really got really crap rolls in it.
What is going on?
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you
And none are dropping, to be honest.
have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time.
Alright, we're
Long
doing
live
kill Fang
Westmarch.
Bite. Nice. Some percent damage.
The storm the castle. Rethink your intent.
Otherwise, you can't get enough of them.
She burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil.
There you go.
But she looked like any other woman, and to burn anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and